Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Jedi Night's Watch. My name is Graham, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Batman Batcycle. We're going to be doing this a little bit different today. Typically you don't see me when I'm doing an unboxing and review, but this is Batman. This is a vehicle that I've been waiting so long for. The Batman is my most anticipated figure of 2023. Still don't have him in 2024, but he will be here tomorrow as I'm filming this. So I want to get this Batcycle reviewed really quickly so that then we can focus on the Batman himself. Now, before we get going, I want to invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you don't miss any new content coming your way. Please, if you feel so inclined, think about becoming a channel member to unlock really cool perks, and that's about it. So let's get into this. I have not opened this yet. It is still sealed. I wanted to do this with you guys. And that's kind of why I want to do this with me behind the camera, so we can just kind of do this together. But you can just see probably the pure joy that I will have as we open this together and just kind of see what my thoughts are. So let's start by taking a look at the box itself. It's a decent sized box. It's a large rectangular box. It's got a nice image of the Batcycle on the front with a little bit of the Batman in there as well, and it's got the Batman logo. It says Batcycle, and there's parts of it that have a nice shine to it, other parts that are going to be matte. Really cool rain effect coming down on the box as well, and it is going to be the slip cover. So when we kind of remove that, if we can. Alright, that took a lot more effort than I thought it would. And then we have like this window display here of the Batcycle itself. It's a lot bigger than I actually thought it would be in my mind, I guess. And that's not a bad thing. So let's get the knife, let's get this thing out and see what we think. Also, while we're getting this out of the box, I want to give a huge shout out to Ray at Underground Figures for hooking me up with this Batcycle and getting it to me ASAP. He double boxed it. It was a really seamless process. I will put a link in the description below to Underground Figures where you can go find more figures for yourself as well. Also on the back here, there's a little bit more art. Just says the Batman, and yeah, pretty cool images of Batman riding it. Ooh, we got a little crease there, but that's okay. So let's get this thing out of the box. Hope you guys can see. Again, this isn't my traditional style of unboxing, but just kind of wanted to do this with you guys. So we have two stands here, one for to angle it and one to have it straight up and down, and then we also are going to have the mirrors, and then inside we have the Batcycle itself. I'm just gonna grab it and get it out, and then we'll get a good look at this thing. Yeah, this is definitely an amazing piece. I'm really glad that I got this. You know, I was kind of thinking, like, you get these vehicles and they're so overpowering that you're almost thinking, like, is a bike or a bat pod really even worth having? This actually is a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. It's taller. It's not as long as the bat pod, but it's probably even just as wide, and it's chunky. It's a good size, especially compared to the DeLorean as well. We got really nice rubber tires. I love the back tire being thicker and just seeing the cool tread, and it's almost looking like it's worn too. Like, it looks so realistic. It looks like there's like dirt kind of in the grooves of the tires as well. I love almost the matte black on here as well. The seat is sculpted, but it looks like it would be like a leather material. I also like the windshield here, how it's like shaped like a Batcycle, or like a bat ears, and the light looks great. I'm gonna have to go get a cable so I can get this plugged in and get that running, but you got small intricate wires running through. You got really nice paint applications, like on the muffler here you have like you can see just kind of like almost like a heat treatment there, where it goes from black to almost like a brown color to silver. You get some paint chips going on in here as well. I believe this is like, yeah, it's actually really springy, so the shocks actually do work as well too. This is really cool, and it's kind of like thinking about like the Tumbler. Well, it's all black, you know, it looks like a Ducati. There's not much to it, but when you get it in person, there's a lot going on here. You got the chain in the back here. A lot of people thought that should have been functional. It doesn't bother me at all. I just I love the aesthetics of this bike. It looks really nice. You have the fuel tank on top here. The gauges, you know, there's not much to like the gauges. The gas and the brake don't really work, so that, you know, don't break those, you know, trying to pull them. But I love kind of how simple it is. It actually looks great. But kind of going back to the tumbler where you say, you know, it's black piece, you know, is it really going to stand out? But this is going to stand out. It is going to look awesome. So let's just see if I can figure out the stand and where okay, so it just goes right there on the back, so then it can stand up like so, and then we can put the mirrors in, and I believe they just peg right in. So let's just, yeah, they peg right into the handlebars, and they go in really easy, really smooth, no problems there in there. So yeah, just if you want to put it at like an angle, you know, you can do that too. But no, this thing is so cool, and again, it's I'm astonished by the size of it. I'm gonna get some other stuff out here. I want to compare it, so let me put this back on. Let's compare it with a couple of things just for fun, right? So here's the bats. Oh shit! I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this, but here we have the Batcycle and the Bat Pod. So, you know, obviously the Bat Pod's going to be a little bit longer, but if we put this, you know, down here, the Batcycle is going to be taller, but it's also going to be just chunkier. Like, there's not much to the Bat Pod itself, and this is a really cool vehicle too. But when you're just comparing the two, they're quite different, and I like that. Like, I'm going to have the DX19 with the Bat Pod on one cube, and then the Batman with the Batcycle above that. So just a really cool piece, you know. And it was crazy because going back to when this was up for pre-order, I didn't pre-order this for the longest time because, you know, I didn't think I needed it because, you know, it's a vehicle, it's a bike. Like, do you need the bike? No, you need the figure, right? But this is so cool. If you're a big fan of the movie, I really do think that you need this. Just looking at all the intricate parts, but it was cool because, you know, I know he rode this specific bike at the end of the movie, but it was really cool because throughout the movie he's riding a bike, and we didn't really see Batman do that. I mean, sure, you have 66 with his bike, but like most of the time it's the Batmobile. But like with this movie, I felt like he was on the bike most of the time. So like this was a really cool character in itself in the movie. So if you follow me on that, but yeah, I mean, there are some pieces, you know, that could break, so, you know, just be careful. But even inside the bike itself, you just got a lot of cool stuff with pipes and, you know, stuff, filters and stuff like that you can kind of see and just enjoy. But down below here we'll need a screwdriver to take that off, and then let's get this thing lit up so we can kind of see what that looks like. Alright, so I have my screwdriver, I have my power brick, and I have my USB-C cord. Keep in mind, Hot Toys doesn't feel the need to send you any of that stuff. So, interesting. It would be nice if they would actually, you know, you're spending so much money on these figures, these vehicles. It would be really nice if they just give you the $2 cord. But, okay, so this will take AAA batteries, 3 AAA. And did I need to take this off? No, I don't think I did. Okay, so you don't have to take this cover off if you're not going to use the battery compartment, because you can see there is just a little USB-C plug and then an on-off switch. Alright, so we have this plugged in. I like this a lot, guys. It is going to be so cool having this wired into the cases themselves. So you can see the light here. I like it that it's got the yellow hue, like the halogen hue to it, and then you can see the brake light as well. Looks really nice. I dig it. Let me just put it kind of back on the angle just so we can kind of see, and I want to take a look at it. Yeah, that's really cool. I am so hyped for this Batcycle. I can't wait to get the Batman. in the mail tomorrow, and then I can do that review with you, and then I can actually pose this with the Batman, and it'll come full circle. But I think it was cool to do this by itself because it is going to be just before the Batman comes, so it's not like we'll have to wait a ton of time to get you that video. So yeah, if you can still get this, get on a wait list. You know, Toys Buying Agent has it, you know, maybe Underground Figures still has it. Go search around and see, because if you're a fan of the Batman, I think you need this piece. It's just gonna look so good in your display. So super excited to have it finally, and again, I will be complete with the Batman tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and leave me a comment down below so I know you watched. And until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.